Good evening, ladies and gentlemen! Good evening, Los Angeles! Los Angeles! Oh, this is so wonderful to be here, to be doing this. This is where I live. I love you guys so much. This is so great. I've been on tour for a year. A lot of the musicians that you see tonight are people that I've been out on the road with. Some of them are people I'm only getting to perform with tonight for the first time, for a real show. So I'm very excited. Give them all a big round of applause. One of the funny things about being on the road so much is that when you're on the road, you can't wait to go home. But when you're home, you can't fucking wait to leave. You're just like, get me back on the road! You just want to get out there and be out in the world and do stuff. And there's a song that I think I've listened to it on every trip, on every road trip, every tour performance I've had, and it is one of my favorite songs. But the reason, on top of it, that it's one of my favorite songs is because pow, 1978. My mom, in 1978, read a news article, and it said, if you put headphones on your stomach and play music, your kid may come out musically inclined. And she played Simon and Garfunkel a lot on her stomach. And I came out of that woman tap dancing. I was just like, Cecilia, you're breaking my heart. I was just ready to go. I was like, give me a cane. I'm ready to perform. Let's do this thing. So tonight we're gonna start the show with a song that's near and dear to my heart. This is Homeward Bound. I'm sitting in the railway station, got my ticket for my destination. On the tour, one night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand. Every stop is neatly planned for a poet and a one-man band. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. And every day's an endless stream of cigarettes and magazines. Same to me, the movies and the factories. Every stranger's face I see reminds me that I long to be homeward bound. I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, when my love lies waiting silently for me. Tonight I'll sing my song again. I'll play the game and pretend. But all the words come back to me in shades of mediocrity. Like emptiness and harmony, I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. So a lot of people have been asking me all week, what kind of show is this? What are you doing, Stephen Glickman? What is this thing? So if I was living in New York, this would be called a cabaret, okay, or a one-man show. But in LA, it's referred to as actor who can't find a lane. Hey, fuck you, okay? I'll take all the lanes. I'm the freeway, okay? I do all the lanes. 1983, my mom, right here, give her a round of applause, my wonderful mom. We're in 1983. 1983, my mom was the first Jewish woman on the London Hunt. That is the red coats with the jackets and the horse. They were not chasing the Jew. Okay, I want to make sure we're clear. She was she wore the coat and I just want to make sure we're clear there. Red coats, hat, Fox and the Hound, the whole bit, okay? And while she was doing that legendary, amazing thing, I was sitting on the floor in a farmhouse with a bunch of teenagers that were told to look after me. And these teenagers played one song on repeat again and again and again and again. And it embedded into my brain. And that is why it will be our second song of the night. This is American Pie.
A long, long time ago, I can still remember how the music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance, well, I could make those people dance and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day. The music died. So bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys, I'm drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Did you write the book of love? Faith in God above, if the Bible tells you so. Now do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? crown. The courtroom was adjourned, but no verdict was returned. And while Lenin read a book on Marx, the quartet practiced in the park, and we sang dirges in the dark. The day the music died, we were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Helter skelter, yes, summer swelter, burst through all with the fallout shelter. 8 miles high and far and fast. It landed foul on the grass. The players tried for forward pass with the jester on the sidelines in a cast. Now at halftime it was sweet perfume while sergeants played a marching tune. We all got up to dance. Oh, but we never got the chance, 'cause the players tried to take the field. The marching band refused to yield. And do you recall what was revealed the day the music died? Started singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. And then we were all in one place, a generation lost in space, with no time left to start again. So come on, Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. And Jack sat on a candlestick, 'cause fire is the devil's only friend. And as I watched him on the stage, my hands were clenched in fists of rage. No angel born in hell to break that Satan spell. And as the flames climbed high into the night to light the sacrificial light, I saw Satan laughing with delight the day the music died. And I was singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. I met a girl who sang the blues, and I asked her for some happy news, but she just smiled and turned away. I went down to the sacred store where I heard the music years before, but the man there said the music wouldn't play. And in the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried, and the poets dreamed. Not a word was spoken, the church bells all were broken, and the 3 men I admire most, Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast the day the music died. And they were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die.
We jump now to 1988. 1988, I was 8 years old, and I was interested in three things: Star Wars, entertaining, and ladies. For my 8th birthday, my mom can attest to this. For my 8th birthday, she said I could invite people over to swim in the hot tub in the backyard. And I said, that sounds great, you know? And so I invited a whole bunch of people over, and about halfway into the party, my mom pulled me aside, and she was like, hey, where are the guys? And I was like, this is a hot tub party, not a sausage party, Mom. Come on. In class, honestly, I wasn't really doing much better. I was just constantly singing and performing and annoying everyone. She made me sit on my hands because I would conduct the class. I was like a little fat Leonard Bernstein. Before I was Gustavo Rock, I was Gustavo Dudamel, okay? She convinced my mom to put me in the local high school musical of The Music Man. God bless this woman for that. And I would go on to do 4 musicals a year until I graduated high school, absolutely blocking any chance of me getting laid well into college. Apparently, Tevye in Fiddler on the Roof is not quite the sex symbol I thought he was. So now we're going to do a little number. This is from The Music Man, and it is Till There Was You.
There were bells on the hill, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all till there was you. There were birds in the sky, but I never saw them winging. No,
1993, I showed up to junior high school where I met this lovely bearded fellow right here. And I had a very particular fashion sense, you could say. You could say I looked like the tour manager for Blues Traveler. Not a great look. I looked like the Blowfish from Hootie and the Blowfish. People did not like that. I looked like Paul Abdul's backup dancer that found craft services. It's not great. I looked like Corey Feldman's younger brother, Dickie Feldman. The less beloved Feldman. I looked like the lead singer of CNC Music Factory if CNC both stood for cookies. I had the wardrobe of like a young Elton John. It was very, to this day, my tailor still doesn't know what to make of me. Like I go to my tailor, he has a little box that just says Glickman, it's full of sequins. It's very, you should see the things I wear. I literally rolled up to junior high school. This is so true and so awkward to talk about in front of a room full of people. I showed up to junior high school in green corduroy pants, cowboy boots, a Parker Lewis Can't Lose silk shirt, Elton John glasses, and I had a mullet with lightning bolts shaved into the side of my head. I thought it was a cool look. On my first day of school, I borrowed my little sister's Massimo hat, which was immediately stolen by bullies, filled with lasagna, and thrown into a tree. I came home, my sister was like, "What the fuck happened to my hat?" I was like, bullies from the 90s. That's what happened. It was a tricky time. I owe my mom unbelievably for this. I know can we get a camera to shoot what she just did? Did you see this? Yeah, this was a bad time. Click, click. It was rough. It was a rough time period because I really was I was struggling pretty hard, and we didn't have a lot of friends. We were big, huge nerds. And it's funny how music sometimes becomes kind of part of your life, and then when you think back, when you hear it, it brings you right back. And there was one particular song that brings me right back, and it is by a band called the Counting Crows. And the song is called Round Here, and it was recorded downstairs in this recording studio.
Step out the front door like a ghost into the fog, when no one notices the contrast of white on white. And in between the moon and you, the angels get a better view of the crumbling difference between wrong and right. As I walk in the air, between the rain, through myself and back again, where I don't know. Maria says she's dying. Through the door I hear her crying. Why? I don't know. Round here we always stand up straight. Round here something came from Nashville with a suitcase in her hand. Said she'd like to meet a boy who's like Elvis. She walks along the edge of where the ocean meets the land, like she's walking on a wire in the circus. Parks a car outside my house and takes her clothes off. Says she's close to understanding Jesus. She knows she's more than just a little misunderstood. She has trouble acting normal when she's nervous. Round a shot. Can't you see my walls are crumbling? And she looks up at the building. She's thinking of jumping. She says she's tired of lying. She must be tired of something round here. She's always on my mind. Round here, hey man, oh, I got lots of time. Round here, we're never sent to bed early, and nobody makes us wait. Round here we stay very, 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 very late. I can't see nothing around here. Yeah. You catch me if I'm falling. You catch me if I'm falling. You catch me 'cause I'm falling down on you. I said I'm under a gun. Round here. Oh man, I said I'm under a gun. Round here. I can't see nothing round
In 2005, I was working at the Comedy Store. I was years before my name would get painted on the front of the building. I was there working as a doorman and just getting the crap kicked out of me constantly. It was a great job, super great. Paid $5 an hour. Paid $5 fucking bucks an hour. What? I got choked out by a guy trying to fight Joe Rogan. I mean, come on. What? Anyway, 2005, I'm working there, and this guy, Eric Marino, comes up to me. He's a comic, comes up to me and goes, hey, they're doing auditions. I know you sing. You should go audition for this thing. It's called Shrek the Musical, and you should audition to play Shrek. And I was like, you should go fuck yourself. What kind of horrible things that say? What, should I also audition for Pac-Man the Musical? So rude. That's like the rudest thing. But I told my family, they were like, you gotta go, and I ended up auditioning for Shrek, and then I did 35 callbacks and was cast as Shrek in Shrek the Musical on Broadway. I did all the workshops and the Broadway readings of it, and it was like a huge, huge deal, and it was so much fun. Okay, the side note. So here we go. Okay, so the night that I get cast in Shrek the Musical on Broadway, I go to the Comedy Store and I get drunk. And my agent Joey is here, and he can attest. I do not get drunk very often, but when I do, it is a situation. And so I got real lit up. Okay. And everyone was like, you can't drive, dude. You can't drive. You need to just go to Mel's Diner and eat some food. We'll all go with you. So I went with like a bunch of comics, and we go over to Mel's Diner, and we're sitting there, and we're having snacks, and it's middle of the night, and I'm pretty drunk. And I go, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I get up, and I walk into the bathroom, and there is a very large man at the urinal. And he turns around, and it's Suge Knight. And I go, it's Suge Knight. And he goes, yeah, and who the fuck are you? And I went, I'm Shrek on Broadway. And he went, what? I said, I just got cast as Shrek on Broadway. And he went, oh, hell yeah. I love Shrek. And then he hit me really hard on the arm and then walked out of the bathroom. And then I immediately threw up all over the floor. And I walked past his table very, very embarrassed, hand up like this. I walk back over and I sit down at my table with my friends, and we're talking, we're having a nice little chat, having some foods, and then one of them goes, oh my God, Suge Knight is walking across the restaurant this way. He's about to walk right past our table. And Suge Knight stops and he goes, "Break a leg, Shrek!" And everyone goes, "You know Suge Knight?" And I go, "You bet your ass I know Suge Knight." I didn't help him hang Vanilla Ice out a window, but we are friends. We are good friends. Returning to musical theater after being away from it for a really long time, especially Broadway, is very similar to how this feels tonight for me. It really does, because I used to be, for some of you know this, some of you don't, I used to be the opening act for the drag queen show Dreamgirls on Santa Monica Boulevard. I would sit at a white piano on a raised stage up in the air, and I would sing Britney Spears and Elton John songs for everybody. And it was like a bunch of strangers in the audience. And so to be able to do that in the same town where I get to sing songs, but for like my family and friends, is just a wonderful thing. So thank you guys so much for being here. Marza, would you join me on this one? This is a song that is from the musical Sunset Boulevard, written by Andrew Lloyd Webber. But it was made very famous by Barbra Streisand when she sang her Back on Broadway musical album, which was recorded in this room. So we're gonna try to do Barbra proud.
I don't know why I'm frightened. I know my way around here. The cardboard trees, the painted scenes, the sound here. It's a world to rediscover, but I'm not in any hurry. And I need a moment. The whispered conversations in overcrowded hallways. The atmosphere that's thrilling here as always. Feel the early morning madness. Feel the magic in the making. Yes, everything's as if we never said goodbye. I've spent so many mornings just trying to resist you. I'm trembling now, you can't know how I've missed you. The fairy tale adventures in this ever-spinning playground. We were young together. I'm coming out of makeup. The light's already burning. Not long until the cameras will start turning. And the early morning madness and the magic in the making. Yes, everything's as if we never said goodbye. I don't want to be alone. That's all in the past. This world has waited long enough. I've come home at last, and this time will be bigger and brighter than we knew it. So watch me fly. We both know I can do it. so much to live for. The whispered conversations in overcrowded hallways. So much to say, not just today, but always. We'll have early morning madness. We'll have magic in the making. Yes, everything's as if we never said goodbye. Please don't ever, ever make me say goodbye.
2009, I got cast on a TV show called Big Time Rush on Nickelodeon. So crazy. I was at the Kids' Choice Awards, and I'm standing in a hallway, and Miley Cyrus walks up, and she stands right across from me, and I was eating a cupcake, as per usual. And she goes, "Hey, what kind of cupcake is that? What kind of cupcake you got?" And I was like, "It's a banana peanut butter cupcake." And she was like, "That sounds pretty good." That's exactly what she sounds like in real life. She's like, "That sounds pretty good." It or none. She was like, "I want one of those. I want one." I was like, "Oh, all right, Miley. I can go get you one." She's like, "Get one for my mom too. Get a couple." I was like, "All right." I don't know what I'm doing, like Boss Hog, basically. She's like, "Give me Bertie, I'm getting goddamn cupcakes." It's just devolving into just madness. I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll go get you some cupcakes." So I walk into the green room where I got the cupcakes, and I had one already, half eaten. So I got 3 more in this hand, and then I had 1, 2, 3, 4 in this hand. And I'm holding all these cupcakes, and I look to the right of me, and Taylor Lautner is standing there from Twilight. And he's just looking at me. I'm looking at him. And I go, "These are for Miley Cyrus." And he goes, "Sure they are." It's like, oh, fuck you, Taylor. What about me makes you think? Don't answer that. I had another weird, I know that, do you guys know who Apollo Ono is? Who's Apollo Ono? He's a speed skater. Apollo Ono is a speed skater, and he's an Olympian speed skater. And I was over at the Kids' Choice Awards one time, and this is 100% true. I wasn't planning on telling this story, but I feel like I should. I was at Kids' Choice Awards, and I'm standing next to him. I don't know who he is. And he goes, he turns to me and he goes, "Hey man, how's it going?" I go, "I'm all right, I'm fine." He goes, I go, "How you doing?" He goes, "My back hurts. Oh, my back. I hurt my back. I was snowboarding this past weekend. I told her I hurt my back." And I was like, "Sorry about your back." And he goes, "You ever go snowboarding?" And I was like, "No, I'm a grown-up. I do grown-up shit. I got a briefcase. I don't know what you're talking about." He goes, "Okay, you know." And then he goes, did you ever watch the Olympics?" And I go, "No." Didn't know who he was, no idea. And he goes, "You don't watch the Olympics? Why not?" I go, "Because I don't give a shit about the fucking Olympics. I don't fucking care about the what? We're supposed to care about them every like 4 years. I couldn't give a shit. Yo, you can do the javelin. I'm supposed to care about these people for like, what, 2 days, and then I don't ever care about them again? You can swim? Congrats. Like, I don't. Oh, you can do a long jump? Oh, okay, oh, that's very impressive, long jump. I could not have given, I'm saying all this. And he goes, "I won 9 gold medals for America." And I go, "You did?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm Apollo Ono." And I go, "I thought he was black." He goes, that's Apollo Creed from Rocky. I was like, nothing. I'm sorry. And he walked over to Jonah Hill. And he walks up to Jonah Hill and he goes, can you believe that guy? He doesn't know who I am. And Jonah Hill goes, I don't know who the fuck you are either. It's a true story. And now another song. This song is it's a Miley song. It came out right in the same time period as I had this like crazy success with Big Time Rush, and it was like this big crazy thing in my life. And I actually got to sing the song once with Billy Ray Cyrus. Well, he played the tambourine. Like, how weird is that? This is like, that's how weird LA is. Like, sometimes you're at home with your fat pug watching TV, and sometimes you're singing and a fat pug is playing the tambourine. I kind of did that right, Mike? Sort of. It's all right. We can cut it. All right. This is one of my favorite songs. This is The Climb.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying, gotta keep my head held high. Always gonna be another mountain, always gonna wanna make it move, always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'll have to lose, ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. Oh, it's the climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I've taken, they might knock me down, but oh, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gotta keep going, but I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on. Yeah, always gonna be another mountain, always gonna wanna make it move, always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'll have to lose, ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. Oh, yeah, it's the climb. Always gonna be another mountain, always gonna wanna make it move, always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'll have to lose, ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. Oh, yeah, it's the climb. Yeah, you gotta keep moving.
In 2016, I was living with a roommate who was from Long Beach, and he had this like really funny voice, and he was like, he had that like kind of like Long Beach, like kind of like, oh hi, what's up, man? Like he would like talk like that. He'd be like, oh what's up, bro? But he would always say mean stuff to me. Like he'd be like, oh what's up, man? Looking extra fat today, awesome. You know, I'd just be like, what a dickhead. Like that was like the worst. He was the worst roommate. Like he'd walk by my bedroom sometimes and he'd go, your life is a garbage pile, and so is your bedroom. And he would like walk away. And so I ended up getting an audition for a movie in it was 2013 called Storks. And it was to do like a rough draft voice on a big giant Warner Brothers movie. And I got to work on it for 3 years. And I ended up getting to keep the part that I auditioned and got cast in. And while everybody else was like kind of getting let go, I got to stay on. And the cast became Andy Samberg, Key and Peele, Kelsey Grammer, Jennifer Aniston, and all these other amazing people. And I got to be in it also, and it was so much fun. It was like so much fun. And I got to play this little pigeon in the movie. All right. And so here's what happened. We got to do an international press tour day. And for this, they put you in different rooms, and you go into different rooms with all these different countries. And it's all these movie reviewers from different countries, and they all talk to you and interview you and do press with you, right? And they let me go with Kelsey Grammer. So me and Kelsey Grammer got to go together, spend a whole day together doing press. And we go into the first room, and it's like Argentina, Iceland, Russia, Australia, right, is like there, right? And like this like, or like New Zealand, right? And like this New Zealand guy is like, in the movie, what's your favorite part of the movie? I can't do that accent. You heard I switched from Australia to New Zealand. I was like, I can save this. What's your favorite movie in the film? What's your favorite part of the movie in the film? How's that? Any better? Here's your favorite part in the movie. So I was like, so I go, my favorite part is when everyone gets the babies at the end. It's so cute. And it's so funny, and I love it. There's a funny moment with all these babies. And the guy goes, all right, and what about you, Kelsey Grammer? And he goes, my favorite part in the film is when the father realizes that his time with his son is limited, and at some point in the future, he'll lose that bond. And it's just a really beautiful moment, and he starts to cry, tear, pink, out of his face. And I'm like, what, right? And everyone in the room starts getting all teared up, right? And he goes, it just reminds me of my relationship with my son, right? And I was like, that's amazing, wow. We go into the next press room. The next press room is like a bunch of other people from a bunch of other countries, Russia and all these different places, and Bulgaria, you know, things like this. And someone from the Ukraine goes, in the movie, Steven, what is your favorite moment in the movie? And I go, my favorite moment in the movie is when all the babies show up because it's so funny and cute. And then they go, what about you, Kelsey Grammer? And Kelsey Grammer goes, there's a moment in the film where the father realizes the son is not always going to be a child, and it just reminds me of my son, it reminds me of my boy. And he like tears up again, and everyone gets all teared up. And I'm like, oh my God, this guy is a magician, right? We take a break and we go to like craft services, and we're sitting there eating snacks, and I go, Kelsey, what was that? How did you do that? And Kelsey Grammer goes, you have to remember, the most important thing about doing a press tour is to make them laugh or to make them cry. You have to make them feel something. So you make them laugh, and I'll tear their heart out. Ooh, free Pop-Tarts. I was like, that is amazing. So I really wanted to do a song from the movie Storks, from the soundtrack, because I love it so much. but I wanted to make it extra special. So to do the song with me is Oscar-nominated director and art director of Storks. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Disney legend Doug Sweetland.
I was only walking through your neighborhood, saw your light on honey in the cold. I stood anywhere I go, there you are. Anywhere I go, there you are. I've been getting used to waking up with you. I've been getting used to waking up here. Anywhere I go, there you are. Anywhere I go, there you are. There you are. There you are. You're the fire and the flood, and I always feel you in my blood. Everything is fine when your head rests next to mine, next to mine. You're the fire and the flood. Never feel a lightness in my step. You're miles away, but I still feel you. Anywhere I go, there you are. Anywhere I go, there you are. Late at night, when you can't fall asleep, I'll be lying right beside you, counting sheep. Anywhere I go, there you are. Anywhere I go, there you are. There you are. There you are. You're the fire and the flood, and I always feel you in my blood. Everything is fine when your head rests next to mine, next to mine. You're the fire and the flood. Now listen here, she said, boy, when you know, you'll know, and I know. You're the fire and the flood, and I always feel you in my blood. Everything is fine when your head rests next to mine, next to mine. You're the fire and the flood. You're amazing. Come on, give it up, Doug Sweetland. Are you freaking kidding me?
Next up, 2020. Yeah, it fucking sucked! It was the worst. 2020 was a rough year, bad year, hard year, extra awkward. I had an extra awkward year that year. I was in a relationship for 8 years. 8 years ended right in the height of 2020 during lockdown. Yeah, she left me and moved to Cambodia, which incidentally is the furthest you can move away from me. Can't get much further unless you're gonna move to the fucking moon. It got weird. It got a little weird there. I started dating, tried to date again. When you haven't dated for 8 years, before I was in that relationship, there were no apps. We didn't have apps. Okay, it's a long time. 8 years is a freaking long time. And then I had to get on all the apps. I went on 54 dates in 2 months. That's a lot of dates. It was very awkward. I went out with 4 juggalos. You guys aren't familiar? Neither was my therapist. I said to my therapist, I was in therapy, I turned to my therapist, I go, I've gone out with 4 juggalos. He goes, I think you mean gigolos. And those are usually men. I go, no. Juggalos are women that are fans of the Insane Clown Posse, and they paint their face to look like clowns. And my therapist was like, maybe twice a week. You should come twice a week. We've got real fucking problems. Are you serious? You're dating clowns? Oh my God. And then, you drive, I did all the things, I cut my bangs, I did everything, I redecorated, I tried to make my life just, I did all the things, and then, but then you drive around your neighborhood, and you're still running into all the same places that you guys used to go together. And there was this song that had come out a couple of years ago by this girl, Olivia Rodrigo, and I heard this song, and I was like, I don't care about this song at all. Like, not even like a tiny bit. Like, when I heard that song, I was like, this song is not for me. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm 45 years old. I am a grown-ass man. I do not need Olivia freaking Rodrigo relating to me. Like, I'm good. And then I went through that breakup, and I was like, Olivia! I feel you, girl! We are the same. So this is going to be... This is going to be driver's license. We're going to do driver's license. And the cool thing is, I just get to tell you guys, but the cool thing is, me and this guy and that guy, we missed you. The 3 of us just performed this song for 12,000 people in Las Vegas at the WNBA halftime show. And it was so much fun. Just a bald, Jewish, bearded man singing Olivia Rodrigo for a bunch of ladies. Felt right. All right, here we go.
I got my driver's license last week, like we always talked about. You were so excited for me to finally drive up to your house. Today I drove through the suburbs crying 'cause you weren't around. You're probably with that blonde girl who always made me down. She's so much cooler than me, everything I'm insecure about. Today I drove through the suburbs, 'cause how could I love someone else? said forever, now I drive alone past your streets. Red lights, stop signs, I still see your face in the white cars, front yards. Can't drive past the places we used to go to, 'cause I still fucking love you, baby. Sidewalks we crossed, I still hear your voice in the traffic, laughing over all the noise. God, I'm so blue, now we're through, but I still fucking love you, baby. And I know we weren't perfect, but I never felt this way for no one. And I just can't imagine that you could be so okay now that I'm gone. I bet you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. 'Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past your street. Yeah, you said forever, now I drive alone past your street.
The next song is going to be a dedication to a champion. You know, this is a hard business, this entertainment business, and finding people who champion you and support you through like all the crazy choices and things that you try to do is really hard to find. And I'm super lucky I have a bunch of those people here with me tonight. I have my agents from Innovative Artists who are amazing. The best freaking agency ever. I got my amazing manager, Gary. So cool, so supportive. I have my family here, who I love so much for being out here. I have all my wonderful friends who are here supporting and making this happen. And all these amazing musicians that are putting their time and their energy to like make a show and make a thing happen. I had this lawyer for 20 years named David Albert Pierce, and super funny, super crazy, weird. I was telling Jesse about it earlier today, and he was like, kind of sounds like that Hunter S. Thompson lawyer situation between the two of them, and it really was. We did a lot of weird stuff together. Like, and I'll go back and give it to you. Like, at one point, I went into his office. He had an office in Beverly Hills. One time I went to his office, and there was a lady working at the front desk of his office, and I was like, that lady looks like a porn star. I think that's a porn star. I know this is awkward. My mom's here. But I was like, that lady looks like a porn star. And I asked him, I go, hey, is that front desk secretary? Is that a porn star? And he goes, what kind of lawyer would I be if I had a porn star working at the front desk? And I was like, oh yeah, I guess sorry for asking. And then a couple weeks later, I came in and there was another one working at the front desk, and I kind of recognized her. And I said, sorry, mom. And I said to him, I go, hey, is your front desk secretary, is that a porn star, a different porn star? And he goes, Steven, what kind of lawyer would I be if I had a porn star working at the front desk? And I go, a cool one? And he goes, you bet your ass I am. It was so awesome. It was so funny. He's a very funny guy. One time, and this is, I'll just tell the story real quick, but this is 100% true. When I was working on Shrek the Musical, he was my lawyer. He handled all my stuff, all my paperwork. And one day, he got me moved from my crappy apartment in Encino, where I lived with like the worst people ever. And like he moved me to 58th and 5th Avenue overlooking Central Park. I had a butler, a doorman, a driver, I had window washers. These poor window washers had to like wash my windows while I was sleeping naked in my bed every day. They had to see my whole bits. They had to see both my bits, all my bits. And then they'd wash the windows and see them better, which is so embarrassing and so bad. I felt so bad. And then one day I was sitting in my living room and I was just looking out at, the 51st Street and looking out at the park, just feeling so good about myself. And I was sitting there in this canvas chair, this very expensive, fancy canvas chair. And I was looking out at the world and I was in my underwear, okay? And I'm sitting there and I'm just enjoying the whole world. And the chair tore in half and I fell into it. It was like a bear trap. It just caught me. And I had like metal sticking into my side. I was like bleeding. And I crawled out from under it. And I called DreamWorks and I told them. And they were like, oh, you're going to have to pay for that chair. That chair was $1,600. And it's going to come out of your paycheck. And I was like, crap. And so I called my lawyer, David. And I go, David, I just want to let you know that next check is going to be $1,600 less because I broke this chair. He was like, how'd you break it? Would you throw it at something? I go, no, I sat in it. That's it. He sat in it and it ripped in half and I fell inside of it. And he was like, and they're making you pay for it? Those sons of bitches! And he called DreamWorks and he was like, are you kidding me? You put some flimsy bullshit chair in with the man playing the ogre? Are you insane? I want all that furniture steel reinforced and I want a gift basket of cupcakes at his house to make him feel better. He was the best lawyer and a great friend, and he passed away this past year after being my lawyer for 20 years. He passed from cancer, and it was so fast. I saw him on Thursday, and he had passed on Saturday. And it was like there was no warning. And I had just had dinner with him with all of our friends for his wedding because he had just gotten married, like literally a month before. And it was heartbreaking losing somebody, especially someone that was such a big support system. And I'm so lucky that I have so much support in my life from so many wonderful friends and things. And it's a marvelous thing. So I wanted to do this song as a dedication to him, but also for you guys, and I love you guys. So here we go. Here to play with us is literally one of the freaking top violinists on the planet. She has 5 million followers on social media. Is that right? Yes? Mia Asano, everyone.
You'll remember me where the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we walk in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while on the fields of barley. In her arms she fell as her head came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? fields of gold. See the west wind move like a lover's soul upon the fields of barley. Feel her body rise when you kiss her mouth among the fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the day still left her walking fields of gold. Her walking fields of gold. Many years have passed since the summer days among the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down among the fields of gold. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. The sun in his jealous sky as we walked in fields of gold. We walked in fields of gold. We walked in fields of gold.
There's certain things since I went through this breakup that have changed in my life. For example, lots of people I know have emotional support animals, okay? And that's a wonderful thing, but I never got it. I never really got it. I have a pug, okay? And my pug I'm her emotional support animal. She's basically a pillow with eyeballs, if we're being honest. She's like a Ziploc bag full of Jell-O that's come to life. Like it's not real. It doesn't make any sense. But once I became a single man, she became everything to me. She became my emotional support animal. I took her to restaurants. She sat across from me at the Ivy, you know. I love my pug. I love Jelly Donut so much. And then the thing is, women, when they find out that you have a dog, they get very excited. They want to meet the dog, and they go, "Oh, tell Jelly Donut I say goodnight." You're like, she hasn't met you, okay? But you get a lot of it. They always want to meet Jelly Donut. And then here's the thing is, they meet her, and then she's a pug. She doesn't make like normal sounds. Like her bark, like I'll introduce, I'll go, "This is Jelly Donut," and she'll do this. She'll make this exact noise. And the girl will be like, "Is your dog okay?" And I'll be like, "No, it is not okay." People say that you can't change. Here's another big change to my life. I really got into, and I've gotten very good at growing my own organic vegetables. That is not true. Here's a change. I used to not lie, now I do. And also it's so fun. People come over and you go, "I grew this myself." They go, "There's a sticker on it." Tomato. Right? I grew that too. The point is that people can change. And You know, one of the ways that I found a way to change in my life was getting deeper into music, focusing more on music. Now I got 2 pianos in my home. I play it all the time. I'm like obsessed with it. The first album that I recorded, if you listen to it, it's a little depressing, okay? It was right after the breakup. It was very depressing. My buddy Matt told me I should have called the album Music for Funerals. I played it for my mom. I go, Mom, what did you think? She goes, it was beautiful. I almost hung myself. So that's why for this album I thought, you know, like keep it up and do some fun big numbers, you know. Anyways, I feel like a better version of myself now, and I'm a version who grows his own cucumbers. We can pretend that there's an applause there. All lies, all lies. Okay, here we go. Our final song of the night is an absolute favorite. It involves all of the musicians, so please welcome all of them back to the stage.
Don't feel the sun's coming out today. It's staying in. Gonna find another way. As I sit here in this misery, I don't think I'll ever know, Lord, see the sun from here on. And oh, as I fade away, and they'll say, hey, look at him, I'll never live that way, but that's okay, I'm just afraid of change.
is hard.
have to change. Life is all you have to change. I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions had an echo in so much space. When you're out there without care, I was at a touch. Oh, but it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. 'Cause I make me crazy. 'Cause I make me crazy. 'Cause I make me crazy. Awesomely, yeah. And I hope you having the time of your life. We'll think twice. That's my only advice. Hey, yeah. Oh, come on now. Who do you think you are? Oh, ha ha. Bless your soul. You really think you're in control? Well, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Just like me. My eagles have the heart to lose their lives so lonely. And I remember just thinking, I wanna be like them. Ever since I was little, it looked like fun. Oh, but no coincidence, that girl. And I can die when I'm done. Oh, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you're crazy. Maybe we're crazy. Probably. Yeah! How about a big round of applause for everybody for tonight? And I want to thank all of you guys for coming out and being a part of this tonight. This was a lot of fun. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Good night.